This is day 9. This is day 9, 9 minutes. So I'm actually this is actually one of the first times I'm doing it before I go to work. So I got about an hour before I go, where I have to start driving. Whew. Let's see. Gotta make sure I pack a lunch right now, as well as shower, since I'm gonna sweat a bunch right now. Well, there we go. Just had to get adjusted. Whew. Yeah. I have to film future videos. I think tonight will be the perfect night, since I will be off the next 2 days. So I'm ready to enjoy that. Should be exciting. One of the titles will be "Why I Don't Read Books," which honestly I'm really excited for that one. Another one's gonna be about job experience, which is another exciting one. Just personal life and stuff like that. Whew. Also, if y'all didn't know, I never really show the POV on what's behind the camera, but it's got my TV. Usually I don't have it on. I tried having a timer on there before. Only thing is, I feel like if I'm seeing how much time I have left, I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm working out and I see a time or any kind of timer countdown or it accumulating, it makes me like not want to try as hard, because then I know when it's gonna finish. So instead, I just kept it off. But then I was like, maybe, you know what? Maybe if I play music instead, because that way it distracts you. You're not really thinking about working out or really thinking about the workout. Yeah, just kind of listening to some music right now as I do this. Just not too loud, because obviously copyright's a thing. I don't want to get copyrighted. Whew. Anyways, this is exciting. I believe that we're continuing to lose weight. I got some real good sleep. I hit my calories for yesterday. Today's just gonna be like every other day. We're just working on our body. My body's getting more used to this. I feel like I slowly starting to see how much easier it gets. You know, like I said, I have done this before, just without the stationary bike, but I have gone on weight loss journeys about 1,000 times. Every other time, you know, I lost 30, I lost 40 max, and then I was like, all right, life kind of happens, and I just kind of stop. Whew. So that's kind of the whole goal with this, is for it not to stop, because it's going to be a part of my life now moving forward. As you can see, I'm like jumping around on this, slowly starting to see if I can use it like an actual bike, you know, when you're able to stand on it. Let's go. One thing that I definitely hope does not happen, that GoPro does, or that my camera or GoPro doesn't run out of battery, because I think it was already pretty low. Because if it does, I will need to film this again, these 9 minutes from the very beginning. I know y'all don't really see much besides just the time that I give y'all, or the time that we're given, but I usually go 30 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, a minute more, if my timer doesn't go off. So to play it safe, because I rewatch the videos, of course, and I have to edit them, see that if I didn't say anything like bad or negative or any kind of bad words. I have to check if I miss the 9-minute mark. I have to do the 9 minutes again, because otherwise, what's the whole point of the gimmick So that's why I cannot miss. I have to hit every time. Whew. One thing I think I will do for the future is I'm working out, so I'm not talking as much. Maybe have like questions or could read comments out loud or questions that are given to me or a tier list. That way I have time to like take a breather and think like maybe a ranking. I'll see. I'm trying to think of what are ways I can add this on to make it more of a watchable thing, I guess you can say. One other thing. So I will be going on a vacation, little mini vacation. Obviously, we're still focusing on hitting calories while we're still on vacation, which I will be recording that, as well as how do I put it? Oh, I need a substitute. What do you guys think? Should I go jogging for whatever day amount I have by the time I go on vacation? Should I find a gym out there? Find a bike to do the exact same thing? Or should I just go running? If I do the running, I will say it's going to be a lot harder to record. You have to place it somewhere. I have to track everything I'm doing. So, still debating on what is it that I'm going to do. Besides that, I'm still going. I can definitely feel in my legs now. But my legs have gotten stronger for sure. My arm, my body moving. Sweating over here. There we go. I adjust myself. Man, honestly, I'm really blessed to be alive today. Really blessed to not ever have gotten any type of symptoms or any kind of medical problems. I guess that's the way to put it. Sometimes I am surprised, because not that I've been big my whole life, but there was a point in time where obviously I was going through it in my life, and I kind of just didn't care what I ate or I overate. And then, of course, a nicer way of putting it, like doing that stuff was like every weekend. That was like my go-to every weekend. It was bad. And so that's why I always say I'm blessed to be alive. I'm blessed to have gone through all of that and overcome all of it. Like I always tell you, and all of you, I always knew I was gonna overcome every single bit of that. I really did. I also always knew I was gonna become a YouTuber one way or another.